good, y'all? And if you're new, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is where I share my knowledge, wisdom, and perspectives on things that I've experienced on my journey of truly connecting with self. And so today I'm going to be speaking on how it shouldn't be normalized to constantly feel fatigued and low energy. Feel like you need to constantly rely on substances and stimulants to keep your energy going, you feel me? Because most of y'all have no clue how good our bodies are truly designed to feel on an everyday basis, yo. How much energy we're naturally designed to have. And so I'm gonna break down all the factors that go into feeling constantly fatigued, from the foods and the drinks that you're consuming to toxic frequencies that we may absorb, or overworking yourself, overstimulation, like etc. And then I'm gonna break down the best ways to protect and nurture your energy field, right? And briefly speak on the importance of taking advantage of powerful nighttime energy, and just how to consistently operate at a high level energetically. And so the first factor I'm gonna speak on is what type of foods and drinks you're consuming, and the power of fasting. Because again, the normalized American diet is horrible for our bodies. Like, most of it is such low vibrational foods, from the processed food to the meat, the dairy, etc. Like, most of what people consume is very unnatural for our bodies to consume and to process, you feel me? Like, we're supposed to be eating living, high vibrational foods, simply things that bring us life and energy and are natural for our bodies to process and break down, you feel me? Because your body is conscious, yo. It communicates to you when something isn't natural in your body. So when you eat something and you feel drained afterwards, that's probably means that you're consuming dead energy. Because after you eat or drink anything, you should feel nourished, hydrated, and full of life and energy. I'm telling you, our bodies are designed to feel so good on a regular basis. So you want to be aware of what you're consuming, and you want your diet to be based off of natural foods. And it's also important to watch what you're drinking, because even most of the water is full of microplastics and toxins and things that are harmful to our bodies. And so if you want to learn how to drink the best kind of water, just message me on my Instagram and I got you, yo. So next, I'm gonna briefly break down the power of fasting. Because if you're one who's really backed up and you just know that you eat lots of unhealthy foods, fasting is going to be the key to cleansing what's not natural in your body, because your body is divinely designed to take care of itself, yo. So when you're fasting, not consuming heavy foods, whether it be a fruit fast or whatever it is, your body's going to start to cleanse those toxins in your body that are not natural and bring your body to a more natural state. But you gotta know that the fasting process is not easy. Like, it's not the prettiest, most comfortable experience, but especially if you're really backed up, like especially if you eat lots of unhealthy foods, like that process is not gonna be easy to go through. But once you go through that uncomfortable part of fasting, you're probably gonna feel the best you've ever felt in your life. Like, I'm telling you, you're gonna be full of energy and experiencing energy that you probably never felt in your life. Like, you're gonna feel supercharged. Like, that's basically the only way to describe it. But I'm gonna speak more on that later in this video. Caffeine and sugar create artificial bursts of energy. It's an illusion that it's actually benefiting you, yo. Because one, caffeine is gonna eventually cause you to crash, and two, because our bodies are naturally designed to be full of energy and full of life. Like, you shouldn't feel like you need to constantly rely on stimulants and substances to keep you going. That's something that should have never been normalized, because again, our bodies are designed to be full of energy. But since it's normalized to be constantly drained and fatigued all the time, most people never get to experience that bliss, because it's only possible if you're nurturing your body with the natural foods and nutrients it needs to operate at its best potential, you feel me? So now I'm gonna speak on toxic frequencies that we may absorb, because it's so easy to absorb toxic frequencies, from technology to certain people to certain environments, like etc. And so I'm gonna break down the best ways to protect and cleanse your energy field, right? And so one of the best ways to do so is to consistently practice meditation, because so many people overlook the power of meditating. It's such a beneficial way to ground and calm your energy, but not only your energy, but also your mental space, you feel me? And so whether it be before or after a long day of work, or you just went through a rough situation and now you're gonna meditate, like whatever it is, start implementing more meditation into your everyday routines. And also, there's no right or wrong way to meditate. You can literally just be sitting outside in nature. You can meditate like in the natural position, listen to a certain frequency. You could just be laying down on your bed for 10 minutes with no music, no sound, and just letting yourself just lay there. Like, that's a form of meditation. There's no right or wrong way, yo. And also, the use of crystals are very powerful when it comes to protecting your energetic field, again, from certain people, certain environments, EMF radiation, like etc. Crystals are super powerful, and there's specific crystals for protection, like the black tourmaline, or specific crystals for grounding, like the mahogany obsidian, like etc. There's basically a crystal to complement any form of energy. You just got to do your research on them. And make sure you're activating your crystals too, and also making sure your energy and your frequency is aligned with the crystal, because certain crystals vibrate at different frequencies as well. But also getting like EMF stickers, like something as simple as that, is going to help to block the EMF radiation. Like, I personally have one on the back of my phone, and I feel like it definitely helps with blocking that radiation. And also connecting with nature. I literally just spoke on this in my last video, so I'm not going to go too deep on it. Just go check it out. But to put it briefly, nature is going to raise your vibration, of course, and neutralize those toxic frequencies that we may absorb. So next, I'm going to speak on the importance of prioritizing when your body needs rest, yo. Because again, it's so normalized to have an unbalanced sleep schedule or overwork yourself, like etc. And so you want to start to listen to the signals your body gives you when you feel tired, and not just ignoring those signals and just forcing yourself to stay up at night, like just because. You feel what I'm saying? But like, of course, it's natural to do that every once in a while. But if you truly want to operate at your best potential, you gotta listen to when your body needs rest, yo. Because again, it's super normalized to overwork yourself and be overstimulated, like etc. But you gotta start valuing your mental clarity and your mental peace before anything else, yo. Because eventually that overstimulation will start to weigh on you heavily. And when it does, it's a really uncomfortable and frustrating feeling to go through, yo, especially on a daily basis. But often that overstimulation just comes from a dopamine burnout, like over scrolling on TikTok, etc. And so you want to be aware of these things, and again, value your mental peace and your mental clarity, yo. And I know under certain financial circumstances, you gotta work that overtime and get that extra money, right, to get the things that you need. But I'm telling you, it's not worth it to consistently sacrifice your energy and your peace just to make a couple extra dollars, yo. Because if it's your intention to manifest the easier way of living for yourself, you can do that. And the universe will guide you to that easier way of living. You just have to align your frequency with that reality that you're manifesting for yourself, right? And so whether it be taking less hours at your job and getting a side hustle that you're genuinely passionate about doing, that you genuinely don't mind doing, that doesn't exert so much energy from you, you feel me? Like etc. And especially if you don't have a job and you just work for yourself, like etc., don't feel like you have to overwork yourself to manifest something, because you want to be in the energy of attracting what you're manifesting instead of chasing it, you feel me? Also, I'm gonna mention that when your energy is super grounded and you aren't overexerting your energy during the day, and you're vibrating at a very high frequency, you unlock almost like a supercharge of high vibrational energy. Yo, can you get away, please? I'm trying to make a fucking video. You unlock a supercharge of high vibrational energy, and also a heightened state of mental clarity, right? And so you're just so much more in tune with yourself to like such a deeper level. And this has direct correlation to the moon's energy. If the moon is radiating very powerful energy, that's gonna have a powerful effect. Yo, you see these bonds? That's gonna have a powerful effect to your energetic field, right? Your energy at night. And so again, when you're fasting, it's even more enhanced. Like I said, you literally feel like a supercharge of high vibrational energy. But when you're fasting, it's like to a whole nother level. And so yeah, your manifesting is at like a very high potential if you're like super grounded in that nighttime energy. So yeah, lastly, I'm gonna say that major exhaustion, major fatigue is often just your body signaling to you that you need to cleanse, recharge, and realign your energy, yo. And however long that takes for you, because you got to be honest with yourself about where you're at and have patience with yourself as you're cleansing your vessel or any other way that benefits you energetically, yo. Because fatigue doesn't always mean that your body just needs rest. It's often a sign that you need to cleanse stagnant energy and realign yourself, yo. And so when you do realign yourself with your highest potential, you're gonna manifest at your highest potential, you feel me? Because it's all correlated to your frequency. And your body, your mind, and your spirit are designed to thrive in harmony with each other, yo. So when you're in that natural flow of energy, honoring your inner peace, you'll remember what it truly feels like to be alive again. You were never meant to rely on artificial boost of energy to keep you going, yo. You were meant to thrive naturally, yo. So yeah, that's pretty much all I want to speak on today, y'all. So I hope you genuinely enjoyed this video. And if you genuinely did, all that I ask is that you drop a like and a sub, as it only improves my content from here on out. And also share your thoughts, perspectives, or your questions in the comments below. But yeah, I hope y'all taking care of yourself, and peace and love.